Cool. All right. So the next song on the discussion board is Let Me Rock. How did that song come about?
How'd you come up with the main riff for it?
I was at church. And that's usually, they used to have these things at church on Wednesdays where there would be this, what do you call it? This like, I don't know, what do you call those services that are like not church, but like, I guess they're prayer services. They're just meant for like 7 to 9 or something. And at the end of those nights, they would usually gather in the back and I would just be on my guitar, like playing by myself. And then for some reason, like I was just playing around with bar chords and then I just came up with this like cool like intro riff or whatever. And then I was like, yeah, that sounds really cool. And I think I remember taking it back to the garage and like showing you on the Ibanez, on this brown acoustic Ibanez, and I just showed it to him, and then me and Hector kind of worked out like the beginning part, and then afterwards I think he came up with the other stuff,
Yeah, the verse stuff I came up with. I don't really remember how that riff came about, but it's been sitting in my archives for a while, and once I heard your riff, it kind of like took me back to that riff that I had, and I was like, okay, this riff I think can go well with that. And that's when I showed you that, which is essentially what the verses are. That I showed you that, and that's when we started actually like structuring everything.
God, so. And then what did you hear about Let Me Rock for the first time? You remember that one?
I remember any of the songs like start. Obviously, when you do that, I know how to play it. I know everything on the song. I just don't know. I don't remember this stuff.
Yeah.
You can also talk about like maybe certain parts of the song that you like playing because of like for example the ending of the probably like talk about.
I don't even know how that came up. It just happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing with that stuff. It just happened. That is the ending. It just happened. A lot of these songs, also you gotta remember that I wasn't part of when you guys were structuring the riffs and pauses and all this. I just came in later on and added the drums to that, so it was already finished. And all of that just happened. The toms and that just intuition, I guess. It does make the song whole. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's actually my favorite song.
And you gotta remember that all of that stuff happened with the old drum kits. This new drum kit, I don't think we've made any new songs with it.
Mm-mm.
We've just recorded and played with it, and obviously made it ours. But everything really started with the old drum kit, the orange one, which I don't even know what brand it is, to be honest with you. I don't know if it's tuned.
I don't even remember where it came from.
I don't know if it's tuned. It was just in the garage and we played with it, and pretty much all these songs came from those cheap drum kits that I don't even know where they are anymore.
Well, in the home in Israel. That's right.
Probably.
That's pretty much what we did with that song, Let Me Rock. We just obviously they worked on those songs, making them, and I came in when the song was pretty much all these songs actually, when the songs were almost finished, like 60-70% finished, and I just came in and pretty much finished them. Some of these songs, I don't remember which one, but we just I came in and I rearranged them for them, put parts in the front and the back, and that's kind of how they are, and they work very well together. They all sound really good, and they're great to play.
Sick. Any other thoughts on the Let Me Rock riff?
I think we're good for that one.
How'd you come up with the solo?
That was actually the first guitar solo I wrote for this band, or even for me, I think. I don't know, I remember it was you or I deciding like who should play the solo, And I think you said, okay, let me try something, and then if that doesn't work, I'll try something. I think like we both went like on our own ways and like tried coming up with our own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like, this solo that's on the album is kind of different to the first one from the demo.
Oh yeah.
So I like this one, the newer one, more, because the other one was kind of like bland. And I feel like the newer solo has more of like a feel to it, I guess.
Yeah. So who'd you copy on that one?
I don't know, honestly. I remember at the time when I was writing that was when we were playing November Rain a lot.
Oh, okay.
So that could have helped.
So you took from Slash?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Not bad. We're gonna sue Guns N' Roses.
You know, you probably could, because
Why?
I remember that when, now that you mentioned Guns, one of those songs, I think Don't Cry, I really like that shot of when they're in the roof. I think I told you guys, when they're in the roof, and then the drummer, I forget his name, he does the fill, and then the shot from the top. And I think that is what influenced to do that, the drum fill on this Let Me Rock song.
This part. Which part of the track? Or you remember? On which riff it's supposed to happen on?
Probably the ending.
The ending?
The ending, yes. Yeah, the ending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, obviously it's not the same, it's nowhere near the same. I just like playing with the toms because of that. Like, I had that in my head so much that I really love that shot of him coming from like the backside of here and then just seeing him do it's not a really, it's not an insane drum solo or even a build or anything. It's very simple, really. But the shot and him doing it, and then just the melody and the intensity of the song, that translated into me doing that for this song towards the end.
Nice. I think it worked out. It looks pretty cool. It's pretty rocking, I guess.
Except for that song, yeah.
Yeah, Matt Sorum, right?
Oh, Matt Sorum, yeah, that was I don't know who I was getting confused with, but I was thinking when you were bringing up the drummer, and I was like, which one? What was the name again? Matt Sorum.
I forgot his name.
It's not Hannah Montana?
What's Drywall about?